Alright guys, welcome to this session, and this particular session will be taking you through how to write a business plan for the Tony Elumelu Foundation. As I would imagine, most of us must or may have gotten this template, so look at what the template looks like. It seems to be the same for all categories. Yeah, so I'll just quickly run through each of the components of this template, and then hopefully you'll be able to craft your own business plan using my explanations. So here's the front page. You can download this as a document and edit it to be yours. So here you have to put your business name. That's your business name here. Alright, so your own name would be here. Your email, that is the email you research for. Yeah. And your category, whether you are in the beginner phase, innovative phase, or you're in the disruptor phase. So here is the place to put all of those, and of course the date. Okay, please note the document section highlighted with reply for pitching are the section that I encourage you to speak mainly on when you deliver your pitch video. So this is talking about the upcoming pitching sessions, and any place you find this yellow label, it means that when you're doing your video session, we might try to do a video session, a program, a course, or a video of your video pitching. We might try to do that, but in case we don't do that, just know that all of these places with these yellow labels are the place, as you can see, all of these places with yellow labels are the places the foundation is encouraging you to speak more on. So the first thing we have here is problem and solution. So the foundation has made it possible, or has made it very simple, by just highlighting all of the things that you need to talk about in your in every section. So, and it's so short, you have to find a way to put all of these things here in 250 words. So about your business, so here describe an overview of your business, highlighting how you come up with the idea, the problem you're solving, and how your business solve this problem. So make sure that you quantify the significance of the problem in terms of loss, money, resources. So what this section is talking about is, most people come up with ideas for different reasons. It might be a personal reason, it might be a problem you've seen that is happening, in your community, or it might be a problem that maybe it's a problem that farmers are facing in your community, or it's a problem that healthcare center or your community is encountering. Whatever it is, this is where they ask you to talk about the problem and solution, how you came up with these ideas, and what problem are you solving with these ideas. So it's like you're saying, I come up with this problem because people in my community don't have an efficient way of storing their farm products, and my business will solve this problem by providing them with ABCD technology to solve that problem, right? So that's, and while you are describing the problem, you have to quantify the problem. It could be that you are making the time lesser, you are making the money cheaper, or whatever it is that your business is leveraging to, make the problems people are facing, much more easier, or solve their problems. You have to quantify it, in terms of some of these things: time, money, resources, energy, efficiency, whatever it is that this is doing differently. So it's good to quantify and use numbers. Always remember, use numbers, use statistics, use whatever it is you have to use to let people who are reviewing your business see that, oh, this person is solving a problem. So the next thing we have here is the business process. So here it's talking about, how does your business work? Do you have a unique feature? Is there a special thing your business is offering, that is not there already? Please, and also be mindful of the number of words. So this one already is 100 words on this one. So does your business there's likely going to be a lot of people doing what you're doing. So is there a personalized feature that your business offer? Is there a premium service your business offer? Anything that makes your product stand out, this is where you talk about it, and for this particular one, you use another 50 words to tell people who are reviewing your business, that's the foundation, how you came about, like how you manufacture your product. Yeah, so remember, this first one is not about how your business solve the problem, but in the second phase, as you see here, tell us how you create or develop your product, how you manufacture. If it's a service, how would you come about your service? Are you going to design a website for it? Are you going to buy a machine somewhere? And also you have to tell the team how you will provide services. Would you need partners? But meanwhile, bear in mind that the time is very short. And the next thing you have is your pricing. So what's the average price of your product or services? They are saying if you don't determine your price yet, talk about what you consider selling the price. So this is just a short stuff, so it's a straightforward stuff. How would you expect you to know the price of your product? It shouldn't be very cool to say you don't know the price of your product, but this function is saying, even if you don't know the price of your product, just tell us what are the things you consider to say, look at what my product will cost. Yeah, so it could be a range. You could say my product will cost between $10 and $20, but you don't have enough time, you don't have enough word space to describe or to tell us all of it, just 20 words. So let's go to the point. My product will cost $100, or I think my product will cost between $50 and $80 because of A, B, C, D. So that's it. Profitability, of course, Tony Elumelu Foundation funds only profitable businesses. So here, how do you make profit? You can go on to talk about different ways you can make profit. It could be by direct sales, it could be by subscription, it could be by a lot of ways, it could be by leasing and all of those things. And I hope you have learned that during your training somehow. But if not, that's what they're asking you here. Tell us how many users you expect to sell in a year. So it's like a projection. If you're going to sell to 1,000 customers in a year, tell us here in this section, and tell us so it's like if you can go detailed, like what you're saying here. If your business earns revenue by usage instead of by customer, like I mentioned, what they mean here by usage means maybe by subscription, you understand, or by licensing, or the use as you go. Right, so examples like DSTV subscription. So if you like, when you subscribe for a month, if you like, don't use it, it's less for you. But for things like airtime, when you buy a recharge card, if you leave it for 1 month, it will still be there for you what you use. Are you getting the difference now? So yes, so that's what they're asking you to talk about here, and give a summary of your cost of operations. That's the total amount you'll be spending, and mention the profit. So it's like you're saying, my business will make money from subscription model, selling to customers per use, and I'm hoping to sell to 1,000 customers in a year, and my cost price for selling to those 1,000 customers are 100,000 USD, and my profits would be 200,000 USD. Simple. So don't copy me word to word. I'm just giving you ideas of how to put your words together and maintain 50 words. So market opportunities are not pretty forward stuff. So who are your target audience, who are your target customers? I hope somehow in the training you've learned this, but if not, it's just speaking to what is the size of your market. If you want to say to people in Lagos, people in Abuja, people in Kwara, Abia State, how many of them are you targeting? How many of them really want your product? So it's a different thing about people who you want to sell to, and another thing about people who actually want your product. So the foundation wants to know how many people actually want your product in a particular geographical area. And it's fine to say the whole of Nigerians will buy your product, but of course you would want to be very sure about that and give the exact number, or not exact number, but estimate the number of people who likely want to buy your product. So that is it for target customer. What's the size of your market in currency? So if you are saying that 100,000 people would need my product, you can carry it out by saying and they worth around $1 million. Yeah, so that was it. So the next thing we have is a marketing plan. So it's pretty straightforward. What is your marketing and sales plan? Okay, how are you going to move your product from point A to B? How are you going to sell it? Are you going to use social media? Are you going to use referrals? Are you going to use word of mouth? Are you going to use brick and mortar stores? Whatever it is you're going to use, here is where you want to talk about it. So tell them about your target market and how you want to get to them. So the next thing we have, I'm sorry if I'm a bit fast, I'm looking at the time, we'll spend 10 minutes, but of course on the video comment section you could ask me questions and I can promise you that we'll respond. So the next thing we have here is business analysis. So your SWOT analysis, strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. So again, it's just 50 words. So you can just they just want you to give captions. So you can just give 10 words per item. So strength 10 words. What are your strengths to run this business? I say my strength to run this business is I have knowledge in ICT. That's what your business is oriented. But like I said, this is not totally it. Your weakness can be I don't have this. Your opportunities can be this. Your threats could be that. You get, so be brief but just to emphasize a little bit on this SWOT analysis, your strength is speaking to the strengths you have to run the business. What is your superpower? Why do you think you're the best person to run this business? Tell us in 10 words. Yeah. So your weakness speaks to what are those things you think that you don't have, but you probably would be needing to impress somebody about this. So don't even say you don't have weaknesses. Everybody has weaknesses. So you have to mention it here that look at my weakness. And of course, I think maybe in your needs, you may have the opportunity to say, okay, my needs. You can mention this, your weakness as part of the needs you want. Your weakness could be finances, yeah. So it could be manpower, it could be technical know-how. So whatever it is, your weaknesses, yeah. So opportunities are, what are the opportunities in this business? If you're an agricultural business, it could be that Nigeria government will support you. It could be that you're getting a loan, a non-interest loan, something. So just look for the opportunities in your business and mention it here. So your threats, what are the threats that that abound in your business? It could be a fire threat. Is your business the kind of business that fire could catch, or is your business the kind of business that government regulations could affect? If you're in a finance area, that government can come up one day and say this and it will affect your business totally. So that's what threat is all about. Yeah, so your needs are, this is where you tell the team the funding you require, the human power you want, all of those. What do you need at this stage of your business, what do you need? So you have 100 words, so it's a little bit, the words a little bit enough for you to say a few things. So describe the resources that you will need to meet your financial and business goals. So if you want to buy an equipment, you want to buy a car, you want to rent a shop, whatever it is you want to do, here is a place you want to talk about it in details. So I would advise you allocate prices to each one you're mentioning, and it's all of them drive towards the amount you're looking for from TEF. And of course your team. Just describe your team. Of course, it can't be only you. Talk about your team, people who will be handling different sections of your business. Would you need a CTO? Would you need a COO? Would you need, by CTO I mean, would you need a technical officer? Would you need an organizing officer? Would you need a marketing manager? Just whatever thing you need as part of your team to succeed. Put it down here. And here comes the last part, and that's your plans, your business forecasting and planning. So here you tell the organization, are you in the idea stage? Are you in the growth stage? Are you in the scaling stage? Or do you just have a prototype? Or you don't even have anything at all, you're just starting. So this is where you have to tell the foundation about the level you are. So how long have you been in business, and what are your key achievements, if you have any achievements? So why asking, there's also known that the foundation funds businesses at 0 stage. Yeah, so but they want to know. We want to know, your journey so far, whether you've done something already or whether you're just starting. So that is it for your business forecasting and planning. So for here, you have to talk about your next steps. So we'll call it milestones. So what are your milestones? Now we've known where you are. What are your future plans? So here you tell us what you want to accomplish in the next 2 years, what you want to accomplish in the next quarter. Are you opening a new branch in the next 4 months? Are you going to buy new equipment? And the rule of the thumb, or the hack to this, is to speak on the impact of the money you'll be getting from TEF. So if the $5,000 will help you open a new branch, help you start up something in the next 4 months, then what would that help you achieve in the next 8 months, in the next 1 year, in the next 2 years? And remember, it's just 150 words, so you want to keep your pitch very short. So this is it, quite simple, and but technical, because you don't have a lot of words to, you don't have all that luxury of words to say all of the things you want to say. So I'm wishing you the very best. If you have any questions at all, or you need help with your business plan, just leave a comment somewhere down in the comment section. I will answer your questions and see how best we can help you is this competition. Thank you and all the best. Bye.